right, the story is called Miss Casallas and her super students go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. So there's me.
I guess it's just Miss Casallas' personality. She's exciting, and most teachers just want to lecture, and she usually adds something to it that makes it fun.
Don't move until I drop all the marshmallows. Okay, when I say go, you run around, you get the marshmallows creatively, however you can.
She takes more time, puts more effort into teaching us things that like other teachers would be like, okay, just read this page and do this assignment and then, you know, turn it in tomorrow. She makes it fun for us. Like, I actually want to learn.
Remember when we learned about natural selection, we learned about Darwin and his thoughts and how he's so different from Lamarck, right? Okay, yeah, the giraffes. What about the giraffes, Micah? Remind us what it was about.
There was giraffes. Before this, I didn't really like science. You know, it wasn't my big thing, but now it's pretty easy to understand. If I could have her all 4 years, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
If you don't know how to use the chopsticks, you better not get them, because really we're gonna see how natural selection works in a little bit. And if you can't use the chopsticks, then you're gonna have a hard time surviving in the game, okay? So you gotta use something you know. Now, before today's lesson, we had learned about evolution, and we did that through notes and lecture and, you know, little things here and there, diagramming and things like that. And today we took everything that we learned and applied it so that we could act out natural selection. Raise your hand if you have 10 or more. Okay, if you don't have 10 by this point, you died, okay?
I actually understand more the way she teaches us. Instead of just reading off of a book and just like learning lessons off of that, she teaches us standards we need to learn, but in a more creative way.
You have to be brave to allow kids to learn that way, but it's a good way for them to learn. Teresa will let them go and let them get really wild, but she has these really cute little ways of they're back to her immediately.
Does anybody else want to add something else?
I do now.
Does anybody else want to add something else to this? Gabe, do you? Do you want to add something else to this?
What you can't do is let them go and then force them back. They have to understand what that means to come back. The number one thing that Teresa and other teachers that are special on our campus is that they make a connection with kids. They connect. So the kids automatically want to learn because they've connected with their teacher.
Hey, no cheating! Okay. I think it all comes from a place of great care and love for my students, really, a place of passion. And I always told myself, if I don't have that passion for my students themselves, because I want to invest in them as individuals, not just this warm body in my classroom, that ever goes away, I wouldn't want to be a teacher anymore.
Dude, it says tier.
I think it means the same thing, Micah.
No!
Yeah.
There's been a couple times when I haven't gotten something and I'm just like, all right, I'm done. And then she's like, no, Micah, you're not gonna give up. You're gonna learn this. This is how we're gonna learn it. She's actually changed an entire lesson plan just to help us relearn something that we didn't get.
Okay, you know what? Maybe tomorrow you guys can redo that right when we come in first thing, okay? Because that would have been good data, except that there's too many variables. You really have a large responsibility as a teacher to say, you know, when I go to class tomorrow morning, I better make sure I give my kids the very best they deserve.
This class is amazing. It's nothing like a class I've ever been in before. It's fun. You always come in every day learning something new. And what makes it even more special is my teacher, Miss Casallas. I usually don't like school very much, but science class is one of my favorites.
Listen to Miss Casallas. She knows what she's talking about. Just listen to her, be quiet when she tells you to be quiet, and just have fun with it. You'll learn something.
Yes. I would say that the reason that Teresa is really effective with freshmen is because her wow factor is excitement and energy.
Pretty soon, the class was on the Magic School Bus with Miss Casallas as their driver. Land of Wonka, here we come. Okay, say goodbye, everybody. We're leaving.